I think breaking the bias is an every person issue. It's not just on businesses or on individuals, it's something we all have to work to together. International Women's Day means to me the acknowledgement of how far equality for women has come, but also as a reminder that there's still work that needs to be done to progress it forward.
It's really easy to pick on ethnicity, because you can see it, gender, because you can see it, but we don't really look at what breaking the bias means. There are lots of reports out there that will tell you diversity, and a diverse thinking team gives you better results.
It affects women, but I don't think it's a women's issue. I think it's an issue for society or businesses. And unless you get men involved to actually support the initiative, then it's not going to have the impact or the effect to change thinking in the way that it should.
I think it's both a women's and a business issue. I think from a women's perspective, it's an advantage for us to promote it, to bring it to the forefront of conversation.
I don't think you can ever see social issues like this as purely responsible for a business to solve, or for a female to solve, or for a male to solve. I think it's something that needs to be more of a conversation across all three of those groups.
I mean, changing the narrative doesn't happen overnight. It's something that you need to do in small steps. And the first step is awareness, or being aware of an issue.
I think it's more of a society issue, which then bleeds into being a business issue. I think it's like the old saying, we can all do our part, however small.
It's everybody's issue. So it's a business issue, it's a women's issue, it's a man's issue. And it shouldn't have to be celebrated, because it should be looked at every day, not just one day of the year.
One of the key things from my perspective is that we've got to recognise that the role of women in the workplace has evolved, has changed, and actually the contribution that every individual has to play in a successful leadership team is nuanced and complementary. And actually the best teams in our analysis are the most diverse.
Yeah, when we're talking about a movement that's trying to drive equality for half the population around the world, I think we've all got skin in that game, and actually it's a societal issue.
I think internally we are trying to create an environment that is open for everyone to work. With clients, we do a lot of work to make sure we've got diversity on shortlists, but diversity doesn't necessarily mean gender. It means anything that is diverse to what a client currently has, to try and get the complementarity. And actually the tools that we've developed enable us to look at diversity not just through the singular lens.
So Leadership Dynamics removes any bias from the hiring process. It looks at management teams really objectively in terms of their situational, domain, functional and behavioural experience, and I think that removes any prejudice or bias that you might have. I think it gets rid of potential for groupthink or people hiring in their own image, and it just overall takes a really objective view to the hiring process.
I still believe that at the heart of it, our role as headhunters is to find the best person for the job. And that doesn't matter, you know, whether they're male, female, straight, gay, what background they come from, what culture they come from, is to find the person who is the best fit for the job.
No.
No, not. It won't start here. Certainly not.
No.
No.
No. No.
No, it won't only come from the workplace.
No.
I think the workplace will be the catalyst for it happening in wider society.
I think that women and men should celebrate this day as an acknowledgement to how far we've come, and to continue the focus on driving equality forward for women.
This day for me means that, you know, we still have a long way to go. The very fact that we're talking about it is a challenge which we need to overcome. I'd like to live in a society, I'd like to see my daughter grow up in a world where we don't have to make a point of this day.